Yeah, let's do it.
Hey everybody, would you please welcome Kody?
Okay. Hey, thanks for that. I appreciate that. What's up, DEF CON? I was like 3 of you. Let's try that again. What is up, DEF CON? That's what's up. My name is Kody Hildebrand. I am a professional magician, and I will be your entertainment for the next couple of minutes. A little bit about me, though, just to clarify. I'm what you would call a comedy magician, which, to kind of like break that down, means you do equal parts stand-up comedy, magic tricks, and reminding your parents just how disappointed they are in everything that you do. Now, that having been said, this is going to be a lot of fun. I want to start by warming up properly with everybody here. So we're going to start by extending our arms forward like this for anybody interested in watching. And then we're going to turn our wrists 90 degrees so our thumbs are pointing at the ground. From there, you're going to take your right hand, which for everybody here is going to be on this side. You're going to then place that over your left, interlocking all of your fingers except your thumbs. You want your thumbs to stay pointing at the ground. Just making sure we got enough people doing this with us. All right, looking even good in the back. All right, now, everybody do as I do on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! All right. Now, I want to kick this off with a very proper miracle. Gentleman right here. Hi, what's your name? Very nice to meet you, man. I got 1 playing card, all right? I want you to name any playing card you want. Go. The 9 of diamonds. If this worked, you would have screamed. You would have fucking screamed. All right. I know, the magician swore. It's so weird. All right. We're going to get this off the right way. Now, I'm going to use my favorite prop, and that is going to be a little bit of rope. Now, I got this from your mom's bedroom, and this is going to be very simple. Everybody knows the rope has 2 ends and a long-ass middle. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys, I'm going to twirl them around a little bit, scooch the ends down just a smidge. Now, what you might not be able to know is that you can actually take the ends and just pop them right off. Now, if you don't like that, you can also see that we are left with all middle right here, or I can actually put the ends right back on. It's not that hard. You just give them a little twist like this, a little blow again, you'll actually get the ends to come right back on. Or if you'd like, we can try that again in reverse, but this one will actually take it a step further where I'll actually tie them into a nice big knot like this. You can see a nice knot right there. I'll even scoot it down just a smidge, and I'll even use my scissors that I keep right back here. I know they're right here. Don't laugh. They're sharp. They're very sharp. Thank you. Pew pew. All right. Where are you guys going? I'm right here. This is like my dad all over again. Come on. Don't clap for that. He loves these jokes. All right. I'll just take the scissors. I'll just cut the rope right there, all right? Now, this is going to leave us with more ends, but also a nice knot. And I don't really like the knot there. I'm going to move it right about there. Okay. No, you know what? I'm going to move it all the way over here. No, you know what? How about this? How about if I take the knot off and the rope is totally fine? How about that? You guys like that? All right. Now, this is going to leave us with a few pieces of rope, all right? I'm going to grab this extra piece right here. Sir, right in the front, would you mind examining this for me? This is the long piece. I'm going to give the medium piece to this gentleman right here. And actually, this young lady right here. Hi, could you take a look at the little piece? Thank you. My wife calls that the average size piece, too. So just take good care of that, all right? Long piece good to go? I'll take it right back from you. Beautiful. Middle piece good? All right. Just rope? All right. Just rope? Just rope? Just rope. I'll take it back. Oh, so close. Hey, it's not your fault. All right, here we go. So all we're going to do is we're going to take these guys, line them up, small, medium, and large, and I'm actually going to fold them in half, just like so. So small, medium, and large, which actually is what you would call a dwarvish fortune teller that actually escaped from prison. That's a small, medium, at large. Some of these you do just for yourself, too. Thanks. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. You're going to stretch them out just like so, and all I got to do is just blow on them a little bit, and that's actually going to cause them to now grow and shrink respectively, so that way they are all now respectively approximately the same size. Now, some people might wonder how I can actually tell the difference. Well, it's real easy. That's obviously still the long piece, but this right here is the short piece, and that is the medium piece. Now, if I want to get them back, it's really simple. You just bunch them up like this, because some people can't really tell the difference, but I can. I want to show you really quick. That is the small piece. That is the long piece, and that is the medium piece. Thank you very much. All right, let's keep this momentum going. Let's actually try something different. Let's actually bring somebody on stage. Do I have somebody here that's actually really like a big fan of books? Anybody that likes reading? All right, cool. So see, he's pointing at you. So sir, could you actually join me on stage for a second? Yeah, see, you tell someone, you get voluntold. All right, give him a round of applause, everybody. All right, how you doing?
Excellent.
Nice to meet you, man. My name's Kody. What's your name?
Fabian.
Fabian, right into the nipple so everybody can hear you.
Banana pants.
Oh, wow. All right. So, Fabian, we're going to have this microphone right here for you so you can speak into it and everybody can hear you clearly. Now, for the time being, Fabian, I got a book right here. Would you mind telling me what book we have for everybody?
The Adventures of Sherlock something.
Holmes?
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
All right. We got The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Now, Fabian, Banana Pants, whatever you want to be called. I've memorized every single page in this book.
Excellent.
Every page, every chapter, every paragraph, every sentence, down to the very last semicolon. In a second, you and I are going to stand back to back. You're going to take this book, flip to a random page, and just tell me what page you're on. Come a little bit closer. I don't bite unless you ask. And just tell me what page you're on. I'll be able to tell you and everybody here what is on that page, all right?
Okay.
All right, let's flip back to back, shoulder to shoulder, cheek to cheek. Ooh, you work out. All right. And I want you to just tell me what page you are on. Go for it.
165.
165. That is such a specific choice. All right. 165. I believe that the first two words on that page are going to say Sherlock Holmes. Am I correct?
Nope.
The very first two words on the top of the page.
I'm looking at the top of the page.
165.
Yep.
The very top, the header.
Nope.
What are you? You flipped the book upside down,
Oh,
you jackass?
shoot.
All right,
Sorry.
there we go.
Okay.
All right, smart ass. All right. So now that we've established this part of the whole trick, fuck me. All right.
I apologize.
Hey, it's not your fault, man. I failed English too. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna say that there's like a big paragraph like at the top of the page, right?
Yeah.
And it would say something like, "But you can understand," said our strange visitor. Is that correct?
How did you know that?
How did I know that? But let's see if we can go down a little bit lower, right? Like down to like maybe the last paragraph. That would start off by saying something like, "Kindly look her up in my index," right? Does that sound right?
Yes.
Yeah, here, turn around for a second. Yeah, see, this is really cool, right? Like I told you I had this book memorized. It's like I'm actually in your head looking through your eyes and at those pages, right?
Wow.
I know. Wow, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Here, turn around again. Flip to another page. Flip to a different page for me. Any page you like. Which one?
90.
90?
90.
90. That's my favorite page. 90. All right, so on 90, I would say that it starts off with a cutoff sentence. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And it would say like, "Key when someone passing said."
Yeah.
You know, if you put that in like a regular sentence, that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. But if you go down a little bit longer, it would actually cut off to like 3 Roman numerals for like, you know, the number 3.
Oh,
And then it would say like,
I.
yeah, like I. And then it says like, "I slept at Baker Street that night and we were engaged upon our toast," right?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, turn around again, buddy. See, I'm in your head, man. I can tell you everything that is on that page. It's almost like,
Amazing.
it's amazing. It's like I have another book in my hand or something, right? Like, how cool would that, like, that wouldn't be very impressive, right?
No.
No, I
mean,
would,
I don't know.
like, if I had another book in my hand, like, that would be just the absolute worst.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, shit. Hey, you know what? Can I show you something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Invisible
Yeah.
ink.
Can I show them?
Yeah.
Yeah, my pages are blank. Every single last one of them. Give my new friend a round of applause, everybody. He did a great job. Thank you so much. Get the fuck off my stage. All right. Oh, God, I swear I'm much nicer than that. All right. So, that was a little bit of fun. I think we should step it up a little bit with something a little more impossible. This is going to be a really fun favorite of mine, mostly because the second everyone sees one of these, they get pissed off. Now, just show of hands. Anybody here know how to solve one of these? It's okay if it's not a lot of you. That's about average. All right. Now, fun fact, just because this is a really fun thing to share, there are over 15 quintillion different possible mixing spots that you can have on a Rubik's Cube, right? Which is crazy because when you think about it, there's only one solution. Now, I want to show you guys something really, really cool, and that's actually going to take this little guy right here. I'm going to give it a couple of scrambles, place it inside of the paper bag. I'm going to snap my fingers like this, and that will cause the cube to become solved on all 6 of its sides. Thank you very much. All right. Stop it. Okay. Well, clearly you were so impressed by that. I feel like I should take it a step further by snapping my fingers one more time, and that will cause the cube to emerge from the bag mixed back up. Ta-da! I promise you that is the dumbest joke I will do this entire show. But I feel like driven by your, approbation, I should really actually try. So I'm gonna put it back inside the bag, all right? I will snap my fingers, and the cube will be completely solved on all 6 of its sides. I promise. Really, again? All right, well, I feel like you guys don't believe me, so how about if I pull it out and it will be solved on all 6 of its sides like that? I feel like that looks a little bit better. Yeah, no need to suspect anything else. What? Well, I mean, there's nothing inside of the bag. No, like I can flip it over, right, and nothing comes out. No, I mean it. All right, clearly you don't believe me. How about, that could also, yeah, all right. Thought you had me, smartass. All right. But I will say, though, these things are a lot of fun to do, especially if you know how to solve them legitimately. Now, I do, but I feel like it's a better way to do it is just by taking it with one hand and just toss it right behind your back like that. That usually works as well. And just in case anybody is a little more concerned or a little bit more skeptical, because the bag and my back, those are what magicians would call the curtain, right? That's the cover. That's what prevents you from being able to see it. So I feel like it's only fair if I just take this really quick and just give it once and twice, and that should solve it right in front of you, no cover needed. And just in case anyone says oh, it's a mechanical cube or anything, my friend right here, could you actually examine that for me? That is 100% a legit speed cube. Guys, thank you very much for that one. All right. All right, next few things I got lined up for you guys. I'm gonna need some willing participants, if that's all right. I would actually like to entice somebody that's actually a little bit on the braver side, if that's cool. Someone you work for me. Put your fucking hand down. All right. Yeah, right there, please. Come on up. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Woo! Yep, take your time. I get paid hourly. Not actually. Get the fuck up here. All right. Thank you so much, my friend. What's your name?
Nick.
Nick? All right, very nice to meet you, Nick. Nick, go ahead. This microphone is going to be right here for you. Now, Nick, I am a huge fan of the circus. Do you like the circus?
Yeah.
You do? All right, cool. So I specifically like the old school circus, like the one that was around in the 1800s, right? Because they had all these different tents available for the circus performers. But there was one tent in particular that really caught my attention, and that was the freak show tent, right? The freak show had all kinds of people in it. It had the bearded lady, the strong man, the tattoo people, right? Those guys are just running around in the streets now. But there was one person in particular that really caught my attention, and that was the sword swallower. Now, Nick, it was Nick? All right, still Nick, that's good. Nick, honest question, have you ever swallowed a sword before?
No comment.
No comment. Are you here with somebody? No? I was gonna congratulate them. All right, so Nick, in a second, I'm actually gonna have you swallow this sword, okay? But I'm not gonna have you swallow it the classic way of top to bottom. That would be a little too easy. I'm actually gonna have you swallow the sword side to side, okay? So in just a second, I'm gonna drive the sword right through. You nervous? You beating a little quick there, buddy? Okay, it's okay, it's okay. All right, I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. Come a little bit closer to me. Come a little bit closer. No, it's fine. I made it a lot easier, all right? So I brought these wooden stocks from home, all right? And what this is gonna entail is just the sword goes straight through, a sole insert, right through the middle on the inside, okay? Now, have you ever seen something like this done before? No, actually, honestly, me neither. I just got this on eBay, so this is gonna be fun. All right, so with your kind permission, I'm gonna put this around your neck.
Choke me harder, Daddy.
Choke me harder, Jesus Christ. All right. Get in line. All right. Here, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put this around your neck. That's a nice fit. And you're gonna notice there's a little pad right here for your hand on this corner, one on that hand for that corner, all right? I want you to go ahead and face me. And I want you to be very honest, Nick, all right? Be very honest. Can you feel this?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, I can feel it.
You shouldn't. Did I leave the instructions back here? I didn't. Okay, cool. So we're gonna wing it. All right, hands right back on top. Here we go. We're gonna do this slowly on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna give a once round. This is where everybody gives you a little applause, right? Yeah. Don't touch it. Yeah, no, you're okay. All right. Did you feel that?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
No.
No. My wife says the same thing. All right.
Sorry you're so short.
Listen, it's like a stamp. All right. Anyways, now this is my favorite part. Really quick, this is just my favorite part. Eat. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I had to. It's just me. All right. Let's get this thing out of you. So I don't want to alarm you, but it might be stuck.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So while I got you here, actually, you want to talk about our Lord and Savior for like 2 seconds?
Yeah, sure. What else?
Everyone's been saying yes all weekend to that question. Are you guys okay? Okay, I'll tell you what.
Jesus.
I need Jesus. All right, here we go. All right. How about a nice big swallow? Glug. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. You did a phenomenal job, Nick. Thank you so very much. You can go right back to your seat. One more time for Nick, everybody. All right. It takes a lot of guts to come up on stage. It really does. So that having been said, I feel like we should really get the energy back. I feel like we should really have a little bit more fun while we're doing this. I think the best way to do that is to play a game. And I do have some prizes up for grabs with this game. Is there anybody here that wants to play with me really quick on stage? Phrasing? Yeah, right in the back with my bald brother in the back. Yes. Okay, come on up. Give him a round of applause, everybody. With the hustle and everything. I love it. And he jumps. All right. What the fuck? My guy. I wasn't even ready.
You got paper and scissors. You lose.
Are we really doing this right now?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to throw paper. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I told him I was going to throw paper. All right, get the fuck back over here. Where are you going? All right. What's your name?
Joel.
Joel. Good to meet you, Joel. Joel, have a seat in that chair right there for me, please. And this is going to be for you, just in case anybody needs to hear your beautiful voice. Joel, I want you to hold on to that for me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play a very fun game. And like I did mention, we have 6 fabulous prizes up for grabs. One of those prizes will be slightly better than the rest. All right, fair enough? Cool. Now, the name of the game is Where is the Ball? Okay? Now, I'm a very poor man, so we're going to use some slightly used toilet paper. Okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to wad this up into a nice little ball. Your job is to tell me whether it goes into this hand right here or into this hand right here. Okay? So again, it's either going to go into this hand right here or this hand right here, all right? Now, just to make this a little easier for everyone to know which hand it is that you're picking, we're gonna call this hand, and this hand, that hand. So remember, this is this hand, this is that hand, not to be confused with this hand, which is this hand, but this hand over here is going to be that hand. If I lost you? Great, okay. So we're gonna do this together. We're gonna do this 3 rounds, best 2 out of 3. I believe in you. Trust your instincts. Here we go, round number 1. 1, 2, 3. Where's the ball?
That hand.
Oh, that's okay. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Give him a round of applause. All right. That's okay. Remember, trust your instincts, all right? Round number 2. 1, 2, 3. Where's the ball?
That hand.
Oh, I tried to trick him on that one, too. He actually got it. Give him a round of applause again, everybody. All right. Round number 3. Double or nothing. This is for all the money that you have in your wallet.
I don't have a wallet.
I don't have a, hey. All right, here we go, on 3. 1, 2, 3, where's the ball? You got it.
This hand.
This hand, I tell you what, I'll give you one more try. One more try.
My hand?
Your if that could go into your hand, I would be impressed. No, actually, I'll tell you what, it actually ends up right here in my pocket. You might not be able to, no, it's right here.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Do you want to try one more time, though?
Sure. This hand.
My guy.
That hand.
Yeah, it's not there either. I'm sorry. Okay, it's okay. Give him a round of applause anyways. I do think 1 out of 3 does still deserve a prize. What do you guys think? You guys agree? I think we should give him a prize anyways. All right. I'll have you stand right over here, my friend. Now, I'm a huge nerd. I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons in my spare time, so I think it's only fair. Yeah. How did I know you were going to clap for that? All right. I think it's only fair that we roll for it. All right. So take this dice for me, please. Please examine it. Make sure that all 6 sides are different. Opposite sides add to 7. It's a regulation dice. Yes? Okay. And that is like an actual thing. Like if you go and check your 6-sided dice, opposite sides will add to 7. Just a little fun thing. All right. I'm going to take that dice back from you. Now, in a second, we're going to put that dice inside of this cup. You're going to put your hand on top, shake it up, look inside, and just tell me what number is staring back at you. All right? Go for it. You got it.
4.
4. It is prize number 4. So prize number 4 will win my new friend. Drum roll, everybody. Oh my God. It's a hug. Aww. Bring it in, buddy. Bring it in. Oh, you did such a great job. Oh, such an awesome job, man. Hey, one more time for him, everybody. Please, round of applause as he goes right back to his seat. Thank you so very much, my friend. All right. Yeah, tell him later. Okay. All right. You guys having fun? You guys want to see more? All right. I got 2 things left for you guys. These are my all-time favorites. I do both of these every show that I possibly can, and it is genuinely a distinct pleasure to do it for all of you here in Las Vegas. So thank you very much for having me here once again. Also, worth pointing out, if you guys enjoy any of this, please tell a goon, a staff member, whatever. If they like it enough, if they get enough feedback, I can come back next year. It'd be kind of cool to entertain you guys again. But that having been said, I want to share something with you guys that is hands down one of my favorite routines to do. A lot of you might have actually seen this done like a long time ago with like large 12-inch silver rings. I like using the 4.5-inch rings because to me, size doesn't matter. It's on how you use them. That is also something that men with small rings happen to say. All right. Now, there are going to be 4 of these guys. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right? They are all solid. They are all separate. The idea behind this is incredibly simple. You take 3 taps to the rings. You go 1, 2, and on that 3rd tap, you can get them to link together, solid going through solid. But this is very important, and I want you guys to remember this for me too, right? It's a magic trick, right? It's an illusion. It's in your head. It's not real, right? Like it's like if my dad told me that he loves me or he's proud of me. It's all up here, right? It always gets a couple laughs. Everyone else is like, is he okay? But as easy as they go together, you're going to find that they also come apart much easier than that, all right? Now, could I actually bother one more person to join me on stage for this next part, please? Just one more person. I see a few hands. Young lady right here on the floor. I never pick anybody on the floor. I have to do it. Give her a round of applause, everyone. How are you, my dear? You got it. What's your name?
Mina.
Mina. Lovely to meet you, Mina. I'll have you stand right over here. All right, Mina, I'm going to give you one of these rings, all right? I'd like you to hold on to it. I'd like you to examine it, too. Make sure there's no levers, no trapdoors, no secret compartments, right? Is that ring as it seems to be? Are you as you seem to be? Okay. There was no hesitation. I just had to make sure. All right. Here, Mina, come a little bit closer to me. I don't bite unless you ask me to. And what I want you to do is grab both sides of your ring like this. Put your hands on the bottom. I want you to face me, okay? We're going to do this together on 3. 1, 2, and on that 3rd tap, you can still get them to link together. Here, could you let go for a second? Yeah. Thank you. I know that was kind of quick. My wife would call that a personal best. Anyways, now as quick as that might have been, Mina, we're going to make this go a lot quicker, okay? So that's going to be 2 and 2. Would you mind holding on to those for me, please? Beautiful. And give them a tug. Make sure they're not going to come undone. Yep, tug it like a 14-year-old boy. You got it. All right. That was a jacking off joke. Thanks for coming along with me. All right. I was told there were going to be no children here. So if you brought your kid, that's on you. All right. So what I want you to do for me, Mina, is just grab one ring, hold onto it like this, and grab that same ring on the other side, and put your hands on the bottom. Beautiful. Turn and face me one more time. Now what we have here is called a point of perfect opportunity, right? Where yours is in front, mine's in the back. Yours is on top, mine's underneath. That's just a personal preference of mine. But this right here is metal to metal, right? So there's really no way that I can get the rings to link at this point here, can I? Not really, no, but watch really closely. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, you can still get them to link together. You're doing a great job. You're doing a really good job. But what I want everyone to see is that if you hold it like this, they're going to form a great big chain. But if you hold it like this, it's a little more depressing because these two, they're having fun. They're at DEF CON. They're having fun up here. But this one's downstairs. He's in his mom's basement practicing magic tricks. It's very sad. I wish that was a joke. But all I need you guys to do for me is just keep your eyes on the bottom ring. That's it. Just keep your eyes on the bottom ring. What are we keeping our eyes on? Top, come on. Smart ass. There's a lot of you here today. All right, just bottom ring, 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on now. We practiced this. Mina's right there. There you go. You can get it to join us, friends. You don't even have to touch it. That will be all 3 right there. Now, Mina, do me a small favor. Hold up a finger. Point it at me. Who's your favorite magician? Exactly. Okay. That's a cheap shot. I'm sorry. Keep that finger held up for me, though. Yeah, put it right in between these 2 rings right here. I see this is nothing new for you. Okay. I'm going to break your finger on 3. Here we go. 1, 2, and you were just going to let me do that. You good? You sure? You're real good. All right. All right. I'm not going to actually break your finger. That'd be a very dick move to do, right? Put your finger right back there. Instead, I'm going to rub the rings on your finger, okay? And as I rub the rings on your finger, I can snap mine and it'll melt right off, okay? We can try that again. You can put your finger right back there. Put 2 fingers if you want to. It's really your call. Yeah, no. That's fine. I'm just going to rub. It doesn't really matter how many fingers there are because people still miss when it melts off. It happens. It's fine. But with the last ring, Mina, all you need is a little extra practice, and you can actually get it to come off with just 1 hand like that, right? Now, of course, if you don't like it there, you can always throw it right back on. You know, it works that way too. Or I'll tell you what, you see where these rings are touching each other? Do me a small favor, Mina, put your finger right where they're touching. Yeah, right there. That is beautiful, Mina. Thank you so much for that. Now, can I ask you something? Do you think you can do this?
No.
I love the confidence. That's good. I'll tell you what, we're gonna do this together.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna have you be the one that does this. All right? Are you left or right-handed?
Okay.
Right-handed. Firmly grasp it in your right hand, all right? Now, in a moment, you're gonna come up to my ring. You're gonna go like this. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. So it should feel as though you're going 1, 2, 3. So don't like smash it, but don't be like delicate either, right? Like you got this. All right, here we go. On 3. Yep. 1, 2. 1 second. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm sorry, like as a professional, I have to make sure that like before we do this, that you are like mentally, physically, and spiritually prepared to do this, right? Like, yeah, just, yeah, stretch it out, get a little loose. Like, come on, you got, like, yep, all right. Ready to go? You got this. All right, here we go, on 3. 1, 2, 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, it's just when you do this, right? And you are going to do this. Everybody here is going to give you the biggest round of applause they can muster. Because quite frankly, you have been a delight, and I do truly think that all the accolades coming are going to be very well warranted. Don't you guys agree? All right, here we go. I won't do it again. 1, 2, I lied. So, remember, you got it. 1, 2, 3, you got it, all right? You're ready?
Yeah, ready.
You guys are ready. Am I ready? I like the confidence. I don't really feel like it. All right. All right. Pinky promise, I will not do it again. You cannot break a pinky promise.
You gotta stamp it.
Got to stamp it? All right. All right, we stamped it. All right. Here we go, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Give her a round of applause, everybody. Mina, you were an absolute delight. Thank you so very much. You can go back to your seat. Mina, everybody. All right. Now, folks, unfortunately, all things must come to a close. My show is no exception to that rule. And it is with great pleasure that I would like to end my show tonight for you all by sharing with you what is widely considered to be the oldest magic trick in existence. People have been doing this for about 2,000 years. Most of them are dead. And yeah, this is just gonna be a really fun thing for me. This is widely considered also to be like the greatest test of sleight of hand that any magician can undergo. I took this test, my mentor took this test, his mentor before him, and so on, going back a lot of generations. Now, in order to do this, you need a few things. The first thing you're going to need are going to be these solid copper cups, right? Now, I like copper for a series of reasons, but just to make it simple for all of you, the first reason is that copper is a very, very vibrant metal. It's very durable as well, so if you take good care of it, it'll last you a long time. The second reason is that it's very easy to spot. So if you're sitting in the front, sitting in the back, or if you're all the way in the back pretending the show's not happening, I can see you, you can still see copper from a distance. And the last reason why I like copper so much is because it possesses a trait no other metal does, which is that anything that gets poured into the cups will go right through it. Now the next thing you are going to need is right here. It's just a little magic wand. I should specify though, this is less of a wand, more of a stick. But to make it a magic wand, I kind of coated it in Teflon, right? So you can see stick, non-stick. It's fine, I've got a spare. But the last thing you need, I keep right back here. It is going to be a little teeny tiny baseball. Now, some of you might recognize this trick a little bit more as something known as the shell game. The shell game is a very, very simple game where you would just take the ball off the top of its cup, and if you would place it underneath a different one, you could find it and possibly win a prize. Later on, though, that became repopularized on horse tracks as something known as thimble rigging. The thimble rig, though, was less of a game. It was more of a con, a hustle, and a scam where anybody that was playing the game was always guaranteed to lose. Now, I should point out that I am not here to con, swindle, or hustle any of you today. And usually when I do make that joke, people do ask, well, does he ever actually cheat when he plays these games? The honest answer is, it depends who I'm playing. For example, if I was playing you, sir, I would never cheat in a million years, ever. If I was playing you, sir, I would not hesitate. All right. Now, if I am to do this properly as a magic trick, I do have to break the one cardinal rule of the game, which is actually using one ball for 3 cups. Instead, I'm actually going to use I'm going to use one ball for each of the cups. So we're going to take it like this. We're going to take the first ball, just give a quick little spin, and that will produce ball number 2. So that's going to be 1 and 2. Ooh, I should point out, ball number 2 is capable of doing a magic trick on its own. You just have to turn it into a magic ball first like this, and then very carefully, now it's a magic ball. On 3, 1, 2. You're still unimpressed. Okay. The last ball, however, shows up when you spin your wand like this. Oh, hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, you spin your wand, you touch your hand, and it's right there. So, that is 1, 2, and 3. If anybody speaks French, that is 1, 2, 3. If you speak Spanish, that is 1, 2, 3. If you speak German, it's 1, 2, 3. But if you speak Roman, it's I. Really easy to follow. All right. Now, the classic procedure would go as this. You take each ball off the top of their cups, you place it into your hand, you give a tap, a blow, you say the magic words, I love you, Dad, and it'll disappear. All right. The second ball, same thing as before. You place it into your hand, you give a tap, a blow, say the other magic words, I want a committed relationship, and that one will also disappear, never to be seen again. The last ball, however, is probably the most difficult ball to do. Oh, sorry, that was my fault. Sudden gust of gravity. It's either that or the earth sucks. I haven't worked it out yet. I'm leaning towards the latter. But you place it into your hand, you give a tap, a blow. Did you see it vanish yet? No, it hasn't gone yet, that's why. You really do need to pay close attention to these things, but not super close, because the closer you look, the easier it is to fool you. Ta-da! You don't gotta lie to me. I know none of you were buying that for a second. But if you give a tap on each of the cups, 1, 2, and 3, you're gonna see now we got a ball under this cup, a ball under this cup, and a ball under this cup. So that's 3 cups, 3 balls, and I think now we can actually begin. So the classic procedure then would follow that you would actually take each ball and then place it underneath their respective cups. So that's 1 right there, 1 right here, and the last one will go right here. Gentleman right here with the hat. Hi, what's your name? What is it? I can't hear you, Daniel. Daniel? All right, A, B, C. Daniel, choose a cup. B, listen and try again. A, B, C. Choose a cup for me, Daniel. You smart ass. All right, you chose B, that was your actual choice? All right, so I'm gonna take the ball out from cup B invisibly, all right? So for those of you that may have never seen a miniature invisible leather baseball before, I have one right here. Now, Daniel, do you want me to go this way or this way? Because good news, Daniel, I can go both ways. This way. All right, I'm gonna push that cup forward with the wand. I will not touch it with my hand. And then I'm going to simulate dropping your ball into that cup. So it should look as though it leaves the one that you started with and it travels over to the one that you picked. Right, like that's just how this works. Now sometimes people do wonder what would have happened if they chose the other direction. It's the same as before. Place each ball back under their respective cups. 1 there, 1 there. You take it out with the wand, you drop it in with the hand, it'll still leave this cup going over to the one that you might have picked, right? That's just how this works. Now, Daniel, 2 underneath, 1 on top, because every man has a dream. Thank you for that. All right. Stack the cups right on top of one another. You run the wand right down the side, and it'll melt down, joining all of its friends underneath. So you have 1, you have 2, and you have 3. But I do understand that some of you might be a little skeptical, and that's okay, because there might be some people thinking there's a huge, gigantic, gaping hole in the bottom of one of these cups. Now, while that may not actually be the case, what we can do is set this up like we did at the beginning, take it one final step further, where we take it off the top like we did before, but instead of making it disappear, I'll just put the ball away. I'm gonna do the same thing with this ball right here, take it off the top of its cup, I will put this one away, and I'll even do the same thing with the last ball right here. Now, Daniel, if you were paying attention, anytime you tap on the cups, the ball comes back, right? Like, that's just how this works. So if I leave one ball under the center cup, how many balls are under the center cup? 2. Close, there's 3. It's okay, I missed that my first time too, it's perfectly okay. But if you do get rid of the balls and you still tap on the cups, they're going to come back, except this one's gonna look a little different. Yeah, it's really, really weird considering that this one's going to look different as well, as is the final ball right there. But here's the thing, we didn't do this with little red balls, we did this with little baseballs. So I think it's only fair that we get the baseballs to come back, except I'm gonna make this one bigger, and I'll make that one bigger as well. You guys have been a phenomenal audience. Thank you so very much. Now, I just want to get real with you guys really quick. So this is my last show. And this was also my first time performing in Las Vegas. So I want to really thank you guys so very much. Before COVID fucked everything up for everybody, I was just some nobody that was doing birthday parties. And then I got onto TikTok. I met the directors and the people behind DEF CON, and they wanted to bring me out here. And for you guys to come out here, enjoy what I do, really means a lot to me, because now I can go home and I can tell my daughter that she can do whatever she wants to as long as she works hard for it. So guys, thank you so very much. Enjoy the rest of your convention. My name is Kody Hildebrand. Have a wonderful rest of your day.